Hello, Pepper.
Hello. How can I assist you today?
Welcome to TE Live.
Thank you. How can I assist you today?
What are we going to see today?
That sounds like the start of an exciting conversation. What would you like to talk about or explore today?
We're going to see a really interesting story about city of Riihimäki. Good afternoon from TE Live. Are you interested in starting a business in Finland? How would it sound to live in a nice city of Riihimäki with a lot of business opportunities? And the city of Riihimäki is located also near bigger cities such as Helsinki, Hämeenlinna, Tampere, and Lahti. Today, we will discuss more about the opportunities with several guests. And our first guest is going to be the Technology and Innovation Director, Teemu Seppälä from the city of Riihimäki. And he's joining us shortly. Welcome to TE Live.
Thank you so much.
Would you like to tell, what is the most well-kept secret about Riihimäki?
Well, one of the things I have been now working for 4 months in Riihimäki in my new position, and quite often our local people, they are referring that we are not we don't have big lakes. That's true, but we have a couple of very nice lakes, and also it's very relaxing place. Just I would say it's calling it as a suburbs of Helsinki, as it's only like less than 1 hour by commuter train.
Yes.
Or also the highway is just nearby. So it's in the interconnection of southern Finland.
Yes.
And people who we are inviting, they are coming from mega cities, so it's really like they understand that we are attached to Helsinki.
Yes.
Also, like the airport, Helsinki-Vantaa Airport, it's only like 30 minutes away. Yeah.
Very convenient.
Very convenient.
Yeah. Riihimäki is known for robotics, defense, and glass industries. Can you tell a little bit more about the future visions, what the city has?
Well, we are building ecosystem for growth-seeking startup companies, and not only in robotics, but also, as you mentioned about defense, but not exactly defense. We are offering this kind of opportunity of dual-use companies, which meaning that companies that are already producing products or services for civil environments, let's say like health company. And then now they have also this kind of venue that they can also start to sell for defense organization and so forth. So this is once in a lifetime opportunity that instead of just focusing on one opportunity, you can also scale your business for other venues as well.
Could you give some examples of international companies that have started or expanded their business to Riihimäki?
Well, later on we will hear about Talent Bridge, and it's about staffing, but I let Salim and Aisha tell a little bit more about that. And then another company that has already located to Riihimäki is called Robotics, and they are, of course, working in a robotics sector, and they are a startup making education services for various markets.
What kind of companies do you welcome especially?
As I already mentioned about growth seeking, so I would say that there has to be a talented team and that they are willing to make it big. So that's what we are especially welcoming.
What about the support? How do you help the companies?
We help companies various ways. So we have the RTO why, as you will see and hear a little bit more after a while, and which is the investing company of our city, owned 100% by the city of Riihimäki. So they are providing the facilities. So at the moment they are hosting more than 30,000 square meters, and bigger companies, when they are locating to Riihimäki, then of course we are tailor-made solutions that how to make, let's say, factories like Valio is now growing even more in Riihimäki. And many of these bigger companies, it's exactly because of this logistical location of Riihimäki that it's easy to deliver whatever you are producing. Yeah.
Yes. We're going to next watch a video, so can you tell more about it?
Yeah, so you are going to see a little bit about the RTO, why, and as well about the startup company that I also mentioned. But besides of these facilities, of course, we are providing accelerator programs, and also we are at the moment we are launching after a couple of weeks own innovation hub just next to the railway station.
Wonderful. Let's go to see the video.
Hey, welcome to the Riihimäki Business Park. I'm Samuel Koivisto, and I'm the CEO of RTOY.
My name is Dmitry Spivak, and I'm the founder of two companies. One is Robex, and another one is Ondroid.
We are in the Riihimäki Business Park. We welcome every company to start up here with their own companies and start growing their businesses.
We're happy to be here because, first of all, we can use the premises. Second of all, we're close to Hump here, where we're also doing the research and development project. There's a lot of infrastructure for our specific needs as startup in robotics education.
In Riihimäki, we have three clusters that we're building on. Number one is about the defense. Number two is robotics. And number three is recycle. We're building the ecosystem or clusters for the companies to come together and working together. And in that way, we believe more is better. And then we welcome the companies to come here and do cooperation with an education, with the city, and with other companies. And that's why we help them how to be successful in growing companies.
First of all, being part of the community is really important, especially for a startup, for growing business, to share ideas, to know how things are done, especially for us as an expats, being in a new country. So looking forward to the networking inside the Riihimäki and also outside. So this is like the primary thing, I guess. The Riihimäki team overall is really helpful, and they, first of all, navigating us to the infrastructure. Outside of the business needs, everything that the person needs, like the housing, the kindergarten for the kids. So it's all, they help with everything basically.
We are here to help the local companies to grow and be successful. We're also attracting foreign companies, anywhere from Finland or any other countries, to come and relocate in Riihimäki. So we call this Invest In, to come and join us and be in a partnership with the existing companies. Therefore, we feel it's a great location, we got great companies, and we got great place to live in Riihimäki. And that's what we're helping companies to do.
Aisha and Salim, welcome to TE Live.
Thank you so much for having us.
Could you please first introduce what is Talent Bridge about?
Okay, so Talent Bridge is a staffing company that we started as a joint venture with very good family friends of ours from Philippines. The name of the company in Philippines is called SFI Group, and they have been in the business for the last 63 years. And I believe that they have placed about 700,000 people in a period of 63 years. So when we brought them over here, they knew the whole landscape, and they just like, okay, this is what we need to do, this is what we need to do, this is what we need to do. And we're like, okay, you know what? If you want to come over here, we will be your hosts. We will support you. Let's get into a joint venture. We've been working with them for the last 15 years, so it made a lot of sense. So our goal now is to see how we can address the skill shortage and the skill gaps within the different pockets throughout the Finnish
Especially
ecosystem.
in the sectors like healthcare, HoReCa staffing, and logistics,
Education,
education.
is a very big
Yeah.
area that needs assistance, especially in the smaller towns.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. This is interesting also to hear. Like, how did you choose Finland and Riihimäki? How did that come about?
I think it was amazing matchmaking done by
By the stars.
by the stars. Before us, you had a guest over here, Teemu, and I think that he's one of the main reasons why we came to Finland 2 years ago, and one of the main reasons why
We've come to Riihimäki.
Yes.
I think Teemu has played a very instrumental role in our success and
Yeah.
guiding us through
Yeah.
a lot of aspects to
Yes.
be in Finland.
Yes. So, how has your experience been as a company in Finland?
So we are from an Asian background.
Yes.
And Asian entrepreneurs are very savvy when it comes to understanding how to manage your finances. We're taught this from childhood, right?
Yes.
So we have really enjoyed Finland because we have identified the pockets of opportunities that there are. And there are opportunities everywhere. And the way that our perspective has been towards growing business is to see how we can serve others, right? And how we can solve their problems. And with that particular mindset, there's no shortage of people who have problems that need to be solved.
Yes.
Right? So business for us has been very good so far.
Yes. Can you tell a little bit like how you build the networks? What are the ways? That maybe some people will get also some tips how to do it.
Salim and I like to meet people. We like to host them. We like to call them over for lunches and dinners. And that was our starting point.
So when we came over here, we saw an opportunity. And the opportunity was that no one likes to go to each other's houses and have parties. And we said, okay, that's exactly what we're going to do.
And that is our culture,
Yeah.
to
Yes.
have people
Yeah.
over,
Yes.
dinner, and dinner around the table, discussions.
Yes. Very friendly.
Yeah, so it
Yeah.
started off with 5-6 people that would
Yes.
come over for dinner. Went up to 20 people. Now we have 50 people at our home.
Wow! Yes.
At a time. And for us, it's all about building bridges with different communities, right?
Yes.
There are
And nurturing relationships as well.
Yeah, the relationships are the most important thing,
Yes.
especially from the backgrounds that we come from.
Yes.
Relationships mean everything.
Well, like you've already mentioned, like some of these things, but what has been the best part of expanding your business in Riihimäki?
Support
If you can
system.
create like a-
Ecosystem and support system.
Yeah.
We have been given a lot of support and guidance, and from from the city officials, wherever we need support, we can contact them, and we hear back instantly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'll share a story, which I don't know if I'm supposed to share or not, but I'll share it anyway.
Please do.
Yeah, and that is that the mayor of Riihimäki, Mayor Joni, he is such a dynamic personality. I mean, he got his education from multiple places, the U.S. being one of them. And when he came back, and now that he's taken control over the Riihimäki portfolio, I see a lot of vision through him. And, entrepreneurs, we gravitate towards people or leaders who have a vision, because then we get an opportunity to deliver on their vision.
Yes.
Right? So I think this is one of the biggest driving forces for us towards Riihimäki. It's a vision, and the way that the mayor has nurtured this vision, it's not only his vision, it's the entire administration's vision. So the whole administration works, in sync with each other. And when we communicate with with the city officials, we don't get any roadblocks. In fact, they show us the path.
They're approachable
Yeah.
and accessible.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think that's one of the main driving factors as
Yes.
well.
And it's not just it's just not soft talk or pillow talk. It's actually
Actions.
actionables. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do this, do this, do this, and then it's follow up as well. Did you do it?
Wow. Yes.
So it keeps us on our toes.
Yes.
So if you're lagging behind, you'll get a push.
Yes. Well, what about then obstacles? Has there been any, and how did you win them, if
Yeah.
there was any?
So can I take this
Yes,
question?
of course.
Yeah. So life is full of obstacles, right? And obstacles become very, very easy if there's a framework that you can adopt in order to solve that particular obstacle. So, for example, incorporation or incorporating a company, so as expats or as immigrants, incorporating a company has its own challenges. The forms are
As in
different.
Finnish, yeah.
And then how to fill out whatever form. So this is a challenge, right? But Riihimäki has the right people on board who just gave us the framework. In fact, they sat down
They
with us,
helped us.
yeah, told us how to, what everything meant. So instead of having to spend, very high legal fees, the framework was there. We used the framework, and the problem solved, and it didn't cost us.
Yes. Well, let's move on then to talk about a little bit like your own experience, as coming to Finland to live here, and how has that felt? So, how do you find the everyday life here in Finland?
Finland has been a wonderful place for us. A lot of things work. The freedom that our kids have, that is phenomenal. The security.
Yeah, so we have two little girls.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
one is 9 and the other one is 13.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that kind of freedom they have not been able to enjoy outside, in different parts of world where we have lived.
So, I mean, the developed countries where we've lived, the US and the UK and in Singapore. So if we talk about, there's a lot of chaos and turmoil that's going on even in the developed nations. Primarily, with whatever's coming up on the news. So as parents, you're a little scared,
Yes.
right? But we live in Helsinki, and security is paramount for us because we are working parents. But we never have to worry about our kids because they're safe, they're secure. And the other really important thing for us with respect to Finland is that it gives us the opportunity to take big risks. Right? And as entrepreneurs, if you don't take risk, then you don't grow.
Yeah.
Right? So when we know that there's enough of a support system behind us, then the world is our oyster, and we can
Yes.
take the biggest risk that we would like.
Yeah. What tips would you like to then give to entrepreneurs who are thinking about expanding their business to Riihimäki, to Finland?
As Salim mentioned, that when we met the mayor, we saw a vision. And only those cities succeed where the leadership has a vision. So I think that should be one of the driving factors for anyone who would like to come to Riihimäki and set up a business.
So my message to other entrepreneurs is, number one, make sure that you have a compelling business model, right? And then a city like Riihimäki would be ideal for especially people like ourselves because, as Aisha mentioned, vision is the key. Because then there's a concerted effort by everyone towards that vision, and whoever is moving towards that particular vision will succeed.
Do you have anything else you would like to add? Because we're starting to be in the end of our discussion here. Any greets that you would like to send out?
Finland is open for business.
Yes.
So come and
So
join us.
don't wait and come.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this lovely interview.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And remember that you can also send us chat questions, and we will be answering to them during this broadcast and also in the end of this broadcast for 10 minutes. But next we're gonna see what questions have you sent. All right. Actually, there has not been yet a question sent, so please do keep sending them. And remember, after the broadcast, that we will continue with it. But Teemu, What would you say, where should one start the process of starting or expanding a business in Riihimäki?
It's very easy, just contacting Samuel from RTOY. so
Great.
it's easy as that.
Yes,
That's
yes.
like the starting point. Yeah.
And you will get the kind of starting steps like from there.
Yes.
Yes.
We will guide you whatever steps needed.
Yes.
So of course, every business is different, so it also needs some
Yes.
consultation that how to go forward.
Yes. And then there's the last question that why should international businesses consider starting or expanding their business to Riihimäki?
As Aisha and Salim mentioned, thank you for these great comments. So, I mean, we are small enough, so we are very agile and we act fast and we are service oriented. So we care about company's success because it's also our success.
Thank you so much for this nice interview.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
And thank you that you came along. And please do give us feedback because we want to know how did we succeed today. And this broadcast and also the upcoming broadcast can be seen at telive.fi. And just wishing everyone a nice day. Bye-bye.